Hello, my name is Hello, my name is Stephen Newman, and I am a scientist and a teacher. For many years now, the unified field theory has been the holy grail of physics. Generally accepted mathematical representations of the unified field theory, however, tend to exhibit limitations under rigorous examination, and they tend to be quite limited and not complete, or sometimes just flat out wrong. I have come up with an equation which in one line gives us a unified field theory. And this unified field theory does not fly in the face of physics. As a matter of fact, it explains a phenomenon we've been seeing in physics. And first I'm going to show you this equation and then explain to you the factors that make up this equation so you can understand this equation. Okay, so here is the equation, showing that very slowly. Now, the fundamental assumptions inherent on the mathematical representation of the unified field theory result in a biased and imperfect result. A reexamination of these assumptions is in order. Such a reexamination of these assumptions results in a redefinition of the unified field theory, one that makes a true unified field theory possible. Furthermore, on reexamination of these assumptions, a newer theory and mathematical proof results. Based on a new set of assumptions, the unified field theory can be representative in one singular equation. So my first assumption is that energy binds all things together and everything is made up of it. My second assumption: energy can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can change states. Notice this does not fly in the laws of Newtonian physics or anything like this. Corollary assumption 2. Energy remains a factor in state, and the states may and do change. Ergo, energy continues to be energy regardless of state. Now, let me give an example to explain this. And the perfect example to explain this is water. H2O, right? In liquid form, it's one thing, it's a completely different state. But when it freezes, it becomes ice. However, it is still H2O. Now, the third assumption I make is that this energy is in a constant state of flux with different levels of transfer and decay rates depending on the objects and the factors of the object. Now, what I mean by decay is that when an object gives off energy, the object loses energy, right? For example, when a jogger runs, he's expelling energy running. So another example of this to further prove what I'm saying is we find this in a star. A star is made up of energy, but depending on the size of the star and other factors, the star will lose its energy at a different rate than a different body of matter. So everything in the universe is equal to the energy it is comprised of, plus the transfer rate of the energy, plus the decay rate, plus the object being discussed, which is my equation. And we mathematically represent my equation in the following way. So we're going to go through this as follows. The capital E right here stands for everything. Then we have equals, and then we have a lowercase e right there, which stands for energy, plus T, which is the transfer rate, plus the change. Sorry, let's make sure you guys are seeing this. Plus the change transfer rate plus decay, plus the change rate of decay, plus x times the factors of x, and this gives us a complete unified field theory. So in short, that is my unified field theory, and I welcome other people's opinions on the subject.